welcome back to, or rather, welcome back to Final Fantasy 16 Let's Play. We just got to Dhalmekia, I think it is. Yeah, we're in Dhalmekia now. We just done that area. There was a fight in the bar. The whole sequence was really cool because there was these guys started a fight with Clive and his uncle, and then but Joshua and his attendant were upstairs. Jote was upstairs, and they were watching the whole thing, and the camera pan. It was something out of a TV show or a film. It was so cool. We fought Cooper, Cup, whatever his name is, Titan basically, and then we sliced his hands off. That was something. I really like using his abilities. His abilities are quite fun to use because you can punch and counter and parry it in one full sweep, which I think is kind of fun. I really like the look of this place as well. It's the most of the world has been kind of samey so far. It's all very medieval England and stuff up here, but down here it's not. It's more like Persia kind of area, and I love it. I love what they've used. I love what they've done with this area of the game. It's nice to have a bit of difference for a change. It did start to feel a bit samey after a while. I understand that's the world setting, but now we've got something. It's nice that we've got a bit of difference now. The desert and all that. It's kind of nice. Obviously, Doggo leveled up. Doggo turned out to be Fenrir all along, which yours truly guessed it, by the way. So that was a good one. And yeah, here we are. We just broke the highest of some big crystal stealing thing from soldiers around here in this area. We've yet to explore the whole desert. I don't know if there's stuff around it. I'm gonna go check back for some hunts as well, since the thing's just opening up. So we're going to go check the board for hunts real quick, take note of them, and then find them whilst we do these 2 side quests and see if there's any more quests kicking around. I'm going to go hit that shop up first as well. You just rewatched the VOD and the hand slicing was monkey gig. Yeah, it was kind of insane. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I didn't see it coming at all. I thought something cool was coming, but then that was like, there's so many moments this game's like, yo, I didn't see that coming. It's so good.
Hanging lantern.
They've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
They've opened the gate. His uncle's a cracker. His uncle's obviously taken the role. Is in our party now. I feel like he's taken over the role that
Thank you for your custom.
that Jill was. Jill's not in the party anymore. She needs to rest because she's ladies. Anyone want to check out the free hunt here, by the way? Because she needs to rest because the curse is starting to get to her. And I agree. And I think everyone who's playing the game agrees that Jill should be resting for the rest of the game now. We don't want her doing anything silly now. We just got over Sid, so we don't want to go for that all over again. Just look at the detail, he says. Right. Bounty board. Since I'll pause it that again. Just wanted to do the introduction. There's a few things here that I need to check out. I need to go check. We got a letter.
Who's this blue?
Who's this blue blood?
Sid's going to find Cooker and finish the job.
We're also going to destroy the thing on it. Sid the second, I trust you will forgive me for putting you putting you and your dear uncle through to the test. I'm confident a man of your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust, especially in times like these. For what it's worth, you now have earned mine. To assure you it's not easy. Focus may this be the start of a fruitful relationship. That's me. Yo, Holy, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Ba-da-ba. Shoo. Doo-be-dee-doo. Doo-be-doo-be-doo.
The Litlands have been up to their old tricks again.
Oh, bit of tomfoolery. Oh, we got here.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye?
Ah, well, I already know about them too.
Think you can help?
Worry about it, buddy. Right. I actually have to write a real note for these because it's kind of annoying to keep going backwards and forwards for. That my memory. Right. So this is in Velcroy Desert. Velcroy Desert. That's what we got. The Velcroy Desert. Dalmatia. The B rank. Just the Velcroy Desert. That's what we got. Crushed a black boulder. Okay. Must pet the doggo. My bad. Hold up. We'll do that in. Doggo. I don't know where Doggo sits. I'll do it when we get back. I'll do it when we get back to the place. We'll go say hello to Jill real quick. Go say hello to our party member. What's up?
I'm fine, Clive. Really. I just need some rest.
I don't believe you, Jill, but sure. Right. Okay. Let's go back to. Shoot. Doobie doo doo doobie doo. It's weird that it's all grassy here, but it's loads of desert here. Like, I don't know what these chain things are as well. But... oh, this is the Velcroy Desert. Alright, dude. I'm gonna go... hang on a minute. I need to get a little bit more information. The Velcroy Desert does not narrow it down. It's a massive area. Among the Republican merchants report a band of caravans being crushed by a black boulder. A creature indeterminate in nature but quite decided in size. It's the big enemy. Strength in spite of what she who took it upon themselves to slay this black mass. It's a plan, basically, yeah? It's a plan. We're looking for a plan. We gotta be looking for a plan. If that ain't a plan, I don't know what is. Ba 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 ba. Shoot a loopy doo doo doo. It honestly could be anywhere. It honestly could be anywhere. Keep an eye, it will show up. Dun, 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 dun. I'm telling you, the start of this song kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy VIII battle thing. It stops the moment the rest of it starts. Like, from now on, it's not like it's new enemy. What the heck am I fighting here, bro? I can't pet the doggo, we're fighting these scorpions. Right. Here we go. Here you go, Osman. Right. I'll play the game now. You can jump that far. Caravan. Caravan. See anything out of the
Caution,
ordinary?
my boy.
You caution. Ba, 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 ba,
Stay down.
Stay down. Bro, can you take out your scorpion? It's taking you 84 years, man. Come on. There's a birdie over here. I want to get it. I don't see any enemies out of the ordinary here yet. It's probably in like up here. I reckon it's up here. I don't really use Titan's abilities. They're not very He's long range. Yo, we got more sharp bangs, guys. You can walk through tornadoes in this game, by the way. Just an FYI. Still not seeing any, There's the sprint, bro! Sprint! Five! Sprint! Oh my... Speaking of doggos...
Taste my axe.
My axe! This feels like a designated area up there, so that's where we should go. Up to the north. What's this? Just like being in Horizon again. We're in the desert. Let's go. Byron, you're always like behind on it. Me and Torgal have got everything under control. You're just like still fighting your one enemy. Come on, man. Don't make me call Jill back. Be like, Jill, I need someone useful in a fight. Run! That's the spirit, Clive. Run! Run! Run, Clive, run! Looking for a big mass of something to attack. That's literally what the description is. To be honest with you, it might not necessarily be on the screen. I found it. I found it. My intuition never fails me, man. If that ain't it, I don't know what is, Chief. He did hide behind the counter. That's true, he did hide behind the counter. But it wasn't a rock. It was a rock turtle. Ba 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 ba. Da, 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 da. I love this theme, by the way. This theme's fantastic. I think it's one of my favourite battle themes in the game.
Well, Clyde, looks like you're gonna need me a bigger sword.
That didn't work. Oh, I know why it didn't work. I pushed the wrong button, yo. Boom! He still got me! Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da.
Thanks, boy.
A rolling turtle. Come on, bro! Alright, what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh damn, I got punished. I went to block with a different button because it's my go-to for so many games. Cool, you nearly got me killed. Classic. He hit me the one time I put my guard down. This one looks more of it than the one of 15, that's because it is. This one has actual mechanics to it. Someone call Noctis real quick, show him what a real turtle fight's like. Damn, it missed. Rama! Ow, bro! I pressed the... Lucky. So destroyed.
Next one's mine.
1,000,000 times better than the secret boss of Final Fantasy 15. This is just a normal hunt. Yes, I needed that.
It should have stayed in its shell.
Get it? It should have stayed in its shell. Oh, it's a good one. Good smack talk there. Good smack talk there, Clive. You sure did talk that turtle, honestly. Hey, look, his body don't disappear. Stay there. I mean, I can walk through it, but. I would call them mini bosses. Just feel like they're higher level. I'm intentionally not overpowering myself. I've already got an accessory in the game that allows me to gain experience growth. I am purposefully not putting it on. I could get like 30% more experience or something like that. I'm intentionally not putting stuff like that on just so I don't break the game. If you were playing it yourself, you know, I would say there's nothing wrong with using those. But for me, I'm definitely not using them for that particular reason. I don't want to break. I don't want those fights because I already think the game's pretty not difficult as it is. Maybe if they add an R mode or something to the game, then I'll consider those, and that might be good for, like, you know, second playthroughs and stuff. But for first playthroughs, I just don't think it's something you should use. For me personally. Right, I need to go back to. But yeah, that's why the fights feel like that as well. Like, I'm fighting things. I do the hunts because they're usually things that are like 3 levels above me at least, so I can kind of get a fun fighting. The only other fights that I get like that are the ones that are bosses. So, but the bosses for each area feel like almost like a Kingdom Hearts 2 fight. Like, so I enjoy those fights a lot.
I got ya.
I call you.
I sang Fordian, dear.
Lay out your arms then. Oh wait, wrong game. I can't remember what that's from, but right, great card, braces. It doesn't even increase it by much now that I've got friends. Damn, that's a shame, dude. But, hey, every little helps, you know what I'm saying?
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Anything
Still,
else?
it's just that. It's still annoying, but it's just that boost. There's nothing more to it. Right, okay. Now let's do these pesky little side quests, shall we? I'm sure they're going to be riveting.
Well, this is no good.
Why?
I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
There's some shade over there, lady. If you don't stand in the sun, maybe that would help.
You wish to talk? I'm honored. You and I...
Have more in common than you may think. Not only are we both masters of the blade and devilishly handsome to boot, but we are both the second people to bear our respective names.
What?
What, you don't think Rosina Dalimil was my own invention? Did you? It was the name of my master. I inherited her along with her title and her smithing. That's interesting, so if I hadn't spoken to him, I would have known that. He's actually not the one that Sid met. Ensuring that her name lived on was the least I could do after she did for me. She plucked me from the streets and put me in less than nimble fingers.
Alas.
Alas! She was my life. And suddenly I expected she had entered it. I swore to protect her, follow in her footsteps, that I might change others. Live as she had mine. Change others' lives as she has mine. That way I'll keep her forge alive while I play dead to her. Why I care for the opinions of that Dalimal. Indeed, I thought my obligation to Renz and Rika would be my most pressing concern. But his infamous Sid surprise reappearance rather muddied the water. Still, I suppose, enough for me to go around, but do forgive me if the desert hair isn't always at your beck and call, won't you? About the Dally Mill Inn.
Ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy.
Yeah, but I understand why people use them. Like, you can get them on the pre-order bonus, but there's one you can just get. I got one in the game without even realizing it. I intentionally don't use them. But like, maybe subsequent playthroughs I'll use them to save time. The vertical oasis with clear running water, natural hot springs. I don't doubt people have been gathering since. It's like the pre-order bonuses, I didn't use them either. Since it was founded, they have been gathered in greater numbers to serve the needs of Milex, who Jake Bang soldiers regarded. And serve them they did. Lining their copper spark with the prying eyes and grasping the fingers of the Republican ex-men. No, the edicts of Randalo carry much weight in these parts. Dalimil has been something into the law itself here.
At least they did.
At least they did until the Kupka built that castle of his at the heart of the Mother Crystal. Ah, so he's got a castle there.
How very fitting.
How very fitting that the noble soldiers of Delmika and Walud partners are partners in arms. On so many battles, should become partners in crime. Are they only allies because they're fighting the Imperial Army though, or are they allies because they're actual allies? That's the question. I'm sure they would be rushing to thank your services done with it. Of course, to remain in a reliant on the power of the crystal leave about the quotation of people such greed.
There's simply no other way.
There's simply no other way, Clive. You must bring down each and every Mother Crystal. Sure.
Farewell now.
I've never even forged a butter knife. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
Yep.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
No, I'm Sid actually.
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware.
Yeah, it's
He wants
understandable.
me to make
It's just a
carving
time
knife,
saver
one
in
that
most cases for that
embodies
kind
the
of stuff as
spirit
well.
of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
They're good
I
for
don't
time
suppose
saving.
you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So,
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before.
And he's
And then
working
there's
in a
this little
blacksmith.
riddle to keep in mind: the spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
the way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in
Why can't
Dalamil
five
who use
attuning to
knives
the
for
world
a
and it's
living.
becoming smarter and smarter?
There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion
He's already
or two about the
adapted to
tools
this
of their
area.
trade.
Acts different to the rest of
Right.
the area.
I think we have a plan.
Areas.
I'll talk to every cook I can find.
Let him cook.
You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
Let him cook.
Right.
Let's hope there's someone.
Let him cook. Come on, buddy.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
A riddle.
True, what I'm hearing. The men of the rock are carting off our crystals.
The finest fabric!
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew, dull,
Man wields a sword, but he needs to know how a knife's made.
cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp.
Tipo notes.
Makes sense.
Any men want to marry her? Just
Put a
cut
knife
her-
with an edge like Odin's razor in my hand, and I'll make short work of any carcass.
Alright, she's kind of scary now.
Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
I'm sure you've done one level of the charge changing your belt. If they can-
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Everything I've worked for.
Xavier!
all those years of toil.
Oh, Xavier.
Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
Untie it then.
The baths are closed. Leave me be.
Oh, it's the bathhouse owner.
On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the
Isn't that the point of a bath, though?
water
be hot?
source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Alright, alright,
All right.
alright.
I'll go and take a look.
I'll go
Wonderful.
take a
It's not
look.
far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulphur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that
It's
keep
a
me
good
from
thing
an
I can
ignoble end
smell.
in a
The smell of sulfur is a good thing I can smell for a video game. Oh, wait.
This prison, my livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
My very livelihood is at stake. Alright.
Hanging lanterns, keep.
Hanging lanterns! Come get your lanterns! Right, where's the... But I can already see the problem from here. Bro, can't the bar owner just look over there and see that there's 3 bombs? Like, even I can see the problem, and I'm not even going to investigate it yet. But this guy could have told him. Look, this guy's like, look, what's that over there, man? Have you asked eyes if I used them?
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now.
You're a friend of Lubor's, aren't you? Everyone's getting their crystals now, if that's what you're worried about.
Can I have some crystals, please?
So, let's leave it there, shall we? No sense making a mountain out of a molehill.
Hey, that's my line.
You can't even fill my cup, you're no use to me.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch. It's all dreams.
What a rip-off.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Then see that you stay a little longer next time.
The baths are, closed for scrubbing.
What am I looking for? Speak with the townspeople. There's no one to speak to, bro!
Plates and pots! Oh.
Plates and pots. Maybe I'm upstairs.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Yes, they're quite sort.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
It is.
You're going to drink my pockets dry, then just up and leave?
Why, yes. My thirst is slaked, and I see no other reason to abide your company.
Oh, damn, this guy got done over. Damn, this guy got tricked, bamboozled, and hooping.
That's Lubor's badge. Are you a friend of Lubor's too, mister?
I am.
He always gives us food when we're hungry and water when we're thirsty. And we don't even have to beg for it.
Yay.
I need a drink.
Bro, where the heck is this quest?
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of cookers' trough is when they want to lord it.
The guy is so suspicious.
Just look at the detail, the craftsmanship. Good looking.
Bro, I'm so confused.
Put a knife with an edge like Odin's razor in my hand, and I'll make short work of any.
Right. I hear ya.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack, no matter how.
Sweet incense, wasp wax candle.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you?
There's like nowhere to... What do you mean, game? Side quest? Hello? Side quest not working, maybe? Oh, hello.
We can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
I'm so glad that that was the quest.
Plates and pots!
Go speak to NPCs.
Silken softness.
Really? That was the quest? No way. Ain't no way, right?
So, you learn anything useful?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No.
That's it.
We must be missing something.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Now's not the time.
Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
This ain't even a fetch quest, bro. This is a talking quest. Where's he gone now? Why'd you go all the way over here, bro? Oh.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Has finally made his move.
Yes. I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash.
That's
Are there any
it.
materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it.
Oh yeah, we're still cooking.
Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it!
Bloody hell!
I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me.
Here we go.
But...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now.
Can you go grab my limestone for me,
I
please?
want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
Of course you do.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are.
Right, to the terraces. Oh, God.
This is new.
On the bright side, it's all on the same path.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric.
The most fragrant herbs and
Needed to a silken softness.
Plates and pots! Get your plates and pots!
made from the stoutest stoneware.
Sweet incense.
We should get going soon.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove.
Yep.
But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Of course there is.
Isn't there always?
I mean, Clive's got a point.
If you're determined
He
to
knows.
beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest.
We will go through the
I've
front
lost
door.
one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Wait. Oh, that is version check.
Drake's Fang.
Right. All the way down there to go up here.
We should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Yo, we're collecting rocks.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on.
How do? Trader, are you? Seeking your fortune down in the golden sands of Dalamil? From mercantile stock myself, as it happens. You'd never guess. I was born just down the road in Dravost. And like me old man, Pa,
Down the road.
I've been wandering the world hunting Gilbard's blessing ever since. Reckon I might have found it too. You've heard about the famous healing waters they got round these parts, right? Well, I'm thinking if I can find a little pool of my own, dress it up a bit, lay on drinks and fancies and whatnot, I'd have a license to mint Gil. Soothing your aches
This
and
guy's
pains
hilarious.
with a grape in your gob and a glass in your hand. There's nothing people wouldn't pay.
He had a lot of lines. But he was funny.
What the hell are those things?
Oh, you can see them. All bombs. They blow up if you touch them. crossroads.
Get that damned wagon fixed! Unless you'd rather our men in Dalamil starved.
The axle's gone, Captain. There's nothing I can do.
How convenient. Oh, of course, you can't see the tier because of whatever it is, because it's not tall like it is everywhere else. It's actually really true. Okay. Don't go that way yet.
Something awful's taken up residence in the springs. You'll turn back if you know what's good for you.
Nah, I got it. Everything will be just fine. Feel the heat. Why did the music stop?
By the flames. That explains the heat.
By the flames. Fire with fire, as they say, right? Into the fire. I know that line. Old faithful. Ow!
Forget your training.
Bro, die! I'm gonna have 1,000,000 of this stuff by the well, I'm gonna have 9,999.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
It says in the middle of the sun. That's cool things down a bit. Alright. Put these side quests to bed and then move on with the story.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
Shippy doo doo.
You are one of the good ones, you know that.
I know.
You and that merchant boat,
buddy.
she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, Time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
What did you do? Sometime later.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very
It looks like a level 1 blade come out of Skyrim.
If you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
Ah, but that one cheap.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
I doubt it.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter?
It's a lesson, guys.
Cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava. Know your customers.
Clientele. He's true.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer.
Let him cook for longer.
Tomorrow you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you.
Who let him cook?
I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
He cooked.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
Wasting my time, padding out my experience in this game. I know what you're doing.
You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
Yeah, sure.
And when I do,
I love how optimistic Clive is about this guy. You'll have a forge in no time. Opium. And we never saw this NPC again. Hang on a minute. Why do we build that dungeon for mid when she hasn't done
Fresh
anything?
bread, warm from the oven.
Made from the stoutest stone. There he is. The man who... I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment.
1 million
It
gil.
won't be long now before we are
I want 10% of your profit. Hereby going forward.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
1 million gil.
What I expected, that's for certain.